All right, this video is all about shooting different drills with my Tavor SAR, specifically 15 rounds of Fury and the 9-shot drill version 1. So let's go. All right, to kick this video off, I shoot 15 rounds of Fury with my Tavor SAR. I'll post a link down below of the original video where I go over the full layout of how to shoot 15 rounds of Fury. It's basically 5 rounds from 20 yards, 5 rounds from 10 yards, 5 rounds moving forward into a single target, for a total of 15 rounds, hence 15 rounds of Fury. Now I shoot 15 rounds of Fury with an AR at a 745 clean. And as you'll see in the video, my best run is a 767, so not too shabby with my Tavor SAR. Let's check it out. Woo! Dropped one. A 717. I dropped one, so that still puts me under 8 seconds. This was my warm-up run, so I used a dirty target from a previous day. But there's my dropping one, so my warm-up run, 717, plus that half a second, so I'm at a 767. Tavor SAR, not too shabby. All right, so I crushed my warm-up run. I put up a clean target. I'm going to do another run with my Tavor SAR. This is an Elbit Falcon Mark II scope from the late 1990s red dot. 15 rounds of Fury, 5 here at the 20, 5 at the 10, 5 rounds moving forward. Let's see what I got. Now I took my time at the 20, and I just bumped my pro timer. Let's do a review. 7th shot, 8, 11, 12, 13, 14, 15 at a 778, and I'm clean. So I threw 2 pistol rounds, and I think I bumped my pro timer. Nope. Let's see. Total of 15 rounds. That's 7, 8, 10, 11, 12, 13, 14, 15, 824. I got 2 C's. That's on the line, so that's good. A 924 with the transitions. Honestly, not too bad. Initially, I was thinking of making the time standard 10 seconds, giving myself a second for transition. But I think 9 seconds is still totally feasible with a transition. Let me shoot this one more time. I'll paste up these 2 C's, see if I can get a clean transition, hopefully just under 9 seconds. Unfortunately, this time, instead of 2 pistol C's, I got 2 rifle C's. That's a full second. And it looks like I got a 968. Let me check my hits again. 8, 9, 10, 11, 12, 13, 14, 15. Yeah, 968. That's a full second. A 1068. But hey, nobody's perfect. I got a good run the last time, so I'll take it. So as you can see, I threw in, transitioning to a pistol. My hopes were to get it under 9 seconds, but as you can see, my best run was just under 10, which really, if you think about a second to transition to a pistol, anything under 10 seconds, I'll take. I could have shot the drill multiple times, put my best one on film, until I hit 9 seconds or under, but that's not how I roll. I did it in 2 runs. One run was just under 10, so not too shabby. Now, this next clip is 9 shots version, or the 9-shot drill version 1. So let's check this out. All right, now I'll do a little 9-shot drill, version 1, 3 shots, 3 targets each, starting on the center target first. Par time is 3 seconds or under with a duty style rifle, Tavor SAR or Tavor SAR. Let's see what I got. Woo! Oh, I did drop a C. So that's a 356 plus half a second, a 306. If you look at the center target, I dropped a C. But let's do one more run, see if I can clean it up. I believe in myself. Woo! Clean! Let's look at the targets. 270. Clean to the left. Here's that 1C from the first run. And clean on the right. 270 clean. Let's see if I can chop it down to about a 250. One last run, 9-shot drill. Let's do it. Oh, a little bit of trigger stutter ruined a great run, but I'm still under the 3 seconds with a 297. Let's look at my hits. Pasted up the 1C from my first run. I am clean. So my best run with the Tavor SAR was a 270. And I'll take it. That was a 9-shot drill. So of course, 9-shot drill is 3 targets, shooting 3 shots each from 5 yards, starting on the center target first. Now, originally, again, my AR time for this was a 252. I did it with my ZPAP M70 and 7.62x39, but it's all tricked out race gun style. I did that in a 290, and my Tavor SAR came in at a 270, so right in the middle, not too bad for a duty style setup. Now, I have done modifications to this. Starting at the back, going towards the front, I have a Manticore Arms curved buttstock. I did put in a Shooting Sight Tab D trigger pack, which honestly I was a little disappointed with. I think I have an early one. It actually didn't fit in the gun. I had to open up the pinholes in the trigger housing. I dremelled it, gave it a complete butcher-looking job. I can never resell it. Gunsmiths would probably throw up if I took it out and showed you what it looked like. But it does work perfectly now. I have a Geisley trigger bow in. And honestly, if you're going to spend the money upgrading the trigger, 1, get a Geisley trigger bow first. And 2, honestly, I would go with an X95 trigger pack. This is almost $350, and it may be a half a pound difference. Now, as far as the trigger, on these Tavor SARs, they're like stock 12 pounds, gritty, horrible triggers, basically unusable. One thing is, I don't know if you can see it on the video, but they actually built creep into the stock OEM trigger. If you can notice, my fingers are flexing a little bit. That's creep built into the actual trigger. I don't know why they did that. It adds to the misery of a stock trigger. But, now with the trigger bow, Shooting Sight Tab D, this is probably, I forget, I think I measured it was like 4.5 pounds, nice and crisp. Now I have a Gearhead Works short Razorback rail on here. I started out with a Midwest Industries riser on the OEM rail. And the only reason why I went to the Gearhead Works one is that this was incompatible with my old school IDF Mark II Elbit Falcon from the 1990s. The optic's too long to fit on here. If I, stayed with an Aimpoint EOTech or a more modern red dot, I would have never gone with this rail because this one works pretty good and it's below $50. So if you're looking for, an optic riser, because the factory rail is too low really for how we run our optics, Midwest Industries, this, riser rail is definitely something to look at. I put out a Midwest Industries M-Lock rail to replace the Picatinny one. It's plastic, had sharp edges, really cheap. Surefire old school light on there. And I have a Surefire War Comp, again, because it's a flash hider with a little bit of comp qualities. Now, mainly this is my truck / home defense bump in the night gun. This is what I'm going to grab if somebody comes in the house. And if I travel out of state, again, I could take this anywhere. It's not an SBR, but it's still super compact. And I painted it up just to look cool. I own a ton of black guns. I just wanted something different. I hope you enjoyed my 15 rounds of Fury and 9-shot drill with my Tavor SAR. You will see this later on in future videos when I present more drills on my Modern Tactical Shooting channel. So if you have not, please like and subscribe. Again, I'm Jeff Gerwich. Thanks for watching.